Hello, this is the 4th grade worksheet for lesson 9 and I'll be teaching you it. Okay, so the first one is just division and check. So basically what you're doing is you're just dividing it and then you're multiplying your answer with this number to check if you got it correct. So to start off, let's do number 1. So we have 4 divided by 58. So if you know how to divide, it's like how many times does 4 go into 5? Goes into 5 once, so you subtract 5 minus 4 like that. So you get 1, drop down to 8. So how many times does 4 go into 18? And 4 goes into 18 4 times. So 4 times 4, that's 16. You subtract, you get 2. So your remainder is 2. Now to check, what you do is you take the 4 from here and you multiply it by your answer first. So it's 14 times 4, which is 56. And then you take your remainder, right? And then you just add it to your product, like that. You get 58. Now you notice that this 58 is right here too. So basically, whatever answer you get, you just have to multiply it by your product and you add it by the remainder, and that's how you check. If this answer is the same as this number right here, then you're correct. So let's try another one, so just so you can get a better understanding. So let's do number 2. So now you have, so you have 60, oops, that's not it. So you have 65 divided by 3. So you put 65 in here, divided by 3. Now how many times does 3 go to 6? 2 times, 3 times 2, that's 6. You subtract, you get 0. You drop down to 5. Now how many times does 3 go to 5? And that is once, right? So 3 times 1, that's 3. Subtract, you get 2. So your remainder is 2. Now, going back to how to check, you multiply this number by this number here. So that's 3 times 21, which is 63. And then you take your remainder and you add it onto your number here. And you get 65. 65. So you get 65 as your answer, which is the same here. That was like 14 and remainder 2, I think. Right, and so these are the 2 answers. Wait, no, yeah, these are the 2 answers for these 2 problems. Now more division, it's the same thing. I'll go over it too. So you have 52 divided by 7. So how many times does 7 go into 5? 0, so you put a 0. Now how many times does 7 go into 52? So if you remember, 7 times 7 equals 49, so it's 7 there. So 7 can go into 52 7 times. And then you just subtract. So 52 minus 49, that's 3. So your answer is 7, remainder 3. We'll do another one just so you can get a good understanding. Let's do number 7. 76 divided by 3. So when you divide, 3 goes into 7 2 times. And you subtract 16. 3 goes into 16 5 times. So your answer is 25, remainder 1. Right? Okay, so that's how you just do division. Pretty simple. Okay, now it's mental math. Now you just have to be able to divide. So for here, I like to just, for these problems, I just like to, just get rid of the zeros for now. So what's 56 divided by 7? And if you memorize your multiplication, you should get 8, right? And then now we look back at the zeros. Now how many zeros we have here, we just add it onto the digit here. So we have 1 0, put it there. And then 56 divided by 7, we know it's 8, you have 2 zeros, and then you just put 2 zeros there. So yeah, you just have to you just have to memorize like the divisions. Like, let's say 16 divided by 4, or 32 divided by 4. Just remember like 1 through 12. Yeah, if you memorize 1 through 12, you should be fine. Let's do another one. So let's block out the zeros for now. Now what's 54 divided by 6? So we know that 6 times 1, that's 6. 6 times 2, that's 12. 6 times 3, that's 18. 6 times 4, that's 24. 6 times 5, that's 30. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 8, 48. Now 6 times 9, that's 54, so it's 9. Oops. So it's 9. Now we look back at the zeros. Now how many zeros do we have? We have 1 0, so we just add it there. Same thing for here. We just add the 2 zeros like that. So your answer would just be like this. It's pretty simple. Just make sure you memorize. So for here, we have 6 tennis. You have 6 of these, 3, 5, and 4. So I'll just write these out. And if each of these are 100, then we just multiply each of the numbers here by 100, right? So that's 6 times 100. So first of all, what's 6 times 1? That's 6, right? And then you just add the 2 zeros from 100. Now 3 times 100, 3 times 1, that's 3. Add the 2 zeros, that's 300. So that's how you do it. So on. So these are all the answers for all of the values here. Now it says that each can of tennis balls can hold 3 balls. How many cans of tennis balls? How many cans of the tennis balls does the shop have? So basically, this is like their whole inventory, or like how much tennis balls they have. And we know that they have 600 tennis balls. So we just have to divide 600. Oops. We have to divide 600 by 3. Now, how many times does 3 go into 6? 2 times. Now we just put up the zeros here. So we know that we have 200 cans. That's how you do it. So, yeah. Here's all the values for each of the, each of the balls. And you should be able to do number 2 on your own, too. So yeah, that's it.